Welcome back to This Week in Big Sky Football. I'm Megan Robinson. Idaho State kicker Trajan Sinatra has been a perfect 9 of 9 this season, including going 4 of 4 on Saturday and earning his third Big Sky Special Teams Player of the Week honor of the season. He joins me now. Trajan, 4 of 4 this week, earning your third Big Sky Special Teams Player of the Week honor, 9 of 9 on the season. What's been working for you?
It's a mentality. Like as a kicker, more of the game is mental, rather than physical. So it's really not doubting yourself and your abilities. It's just going out there, trusting yourself, and believing that you can make the field goal, and you're here for a reason. It's the doubt, the self doubt that really gets into people's heads and will ruin their career.
How do you focus mentally and shut out that potential self-doubt?
I honestly really don't know. I go out there, and while I'm running out there, I give myself some words like, one for one, or I've been waiting for this. And the moment I start, I'm like my steps and I line up, just not a single thought goes through my head. Literally not a single thought. It's kind of crazy, but I just look at the field goal post, give my holder a nod, and then I kick the ball. I don't even really remember how it happens.
Two of the field goals that you hit from Saturday were from 45 plus yards away. You've hit from 56 this season, a career high. What distance are you comfortable kicking from at the farthest?
I could definitely hit 55-yard range. I know I can. I've been kind of pushing it, and I was telling coaches that I do want a 60-yard attempt. I would like to break the record and get a 61-yarder. However, that 60-yard range is where it does get a little bit tricky. If I have a little wind at my back, I think I could definitely hit it, but it's just not something that's been super consistent.
You mentioned the wind at your back. Idaho State does play in a dome. How do you sort of transition from playing in a dome where no elements are a factor in your games to playing outside at some of these big sky schools where it can be very cold and very windy?
Yeah, in the dome, it's definitely a lot different, a lot smoother. It feels better. It's great having no wind at all. But thankfully, we have an outside practice field. So whenever we do play out like games that are going to be outside, we practice outside. So I'll get a mix of that wind before the week of the game. So it's not too bad. Really, it just comes down to me hitting a straight ball. And if the wind is kind of crazy, blowing left or right, then I just have to aim a little bit left or right.
You mentioned you want to attempt a 60-yarder at some point this season. I hope we get to see that happen. What can you do to train to prepare yourself for a longer kick like that?
For a longer kick, definitely weight room. But at this point in the season, it's maintaining your strength. It's really hard to get stronger at this point in the season. I just know I go out there. If I am attempting a 60-yard field goal, I just go out there and just really hit it the hardest I can. Hope while it's up there that it has the distance. If you want to hit a 60-yard field goal, you have to. It's an off-season thing where the strength comes in during the off-season.
I'm sure you're familiar with the Pat McAfee kicking contest on college game day. What's your message to those who think, oh, kicking's easy?
um, well, it's definitely not easy, especially at this level. It really tests your mental strength. Anyone could really hit a 30-yard field goal. Like I've seen on the Pat McAfee show, it's only like 30 yards, and there's not too much going on. No one really cares if you miss it. It's great if you make it and you win that money, but there's a lot more pressure involved on the actual team. Where if you miss it, you might feel like you might lose your job or something. That's where you kind of just have to remove that pressure and just have fun.
You mentioned earlier you kind of block everything out. You just lock in on the moment when you're out there on the field. What is it like after that moment when you do hit a high pressure field goal to win it for your team?
It's very exhilarating, very exciting. I just get super pumped. I go celebrate a little on the sidelines. Give my teammates high fives or something like that. And I'll just kind of get that exciting moment out, and then focus on the next field goal that comes.
Still to come, game picks with a lumberjack legend.